So here we have what's in the box for Onslaught to Orsha 2 from Bounding Fire Productions. So many of you will remember that Onslaught to Orsha was originally produced by Heat of Battle. And although the entire project, or almost the entire project, was still by Chaz Smith of Bounding Fire Productions. So let's see what we have inside the box. So we have the cover. And then we have, so most of this is going to be campaign stuff I'm showing you at first. So you'll be familiar with these from Red Barricades and other MMP campaign games. So those can be photocopied. And then we have player aids. And then we have vehicle notes. And that goes for a number of pages. And those are glossy. And then we have aircraft. And I think this is like a tutorial or a how-to or something like that. So it's not just like vehicle notes for the aircraft. It's also how they work. So they did something very similar to that in their Normandy products, which was really helpful. So see detailed instructions on how aircraft work, because I think a lot of people have trouble with aircraft. So I know I do. And then we have Onslaught to Orsha, the campaign game rules, and the special rules for the scenarios. There's lots and lots of pages there. And then we have the scenarios. So I believe there's 32 scenarios in here, so just a ton of them. Some of them are on geomorphic boards, and some of them are on the historical maps, which I'll show you in a second. And so lots and lots and lots of scenarios. So then we have the map boards that come with it. So these are the geomorphic boards like you used to that come with ASL. And that's one board, two boards, three boards. My personal favorite with a small little river in it. What was that, 4 or 5 boards? That's 4 boards, 5 boards, 6 boards, and then we have our counters. We have a half sheet here. We have full sheet here. Salt Engineers. These ones I like a lot. The dug-in turrets with machine guns. I guess they're copulas. And also notice the leaders. There's 7-1 leaders, 10-0 leaders, 9-0 leaders. I like that. I like that a lot because I like having 10 morale leadership, but without having that -3 that, you know, negates being in a stone building. I find that kind of silly. So, and then these I like a lot too. The burning wrecks, I use them. I got those in another BFP module. I like that invention a lot. And then lots more Russian tanks and some German tanks, some Russian aircraft. And then we get to the maps, the campaign maps. So the original one had 2 campaign maps. This one has 3 campaign maps. Let's open them up and take a look. And so there's the rail line, and I believe that it goes this way. So they're gonna butt up on this side of it right here and continue down. So a lot of grain fields, a railroad. I believe that's an embankment, so half level. I'm not sure about that though. And then a couple buildings. So what's nice about this is there's a really long line of sights, especially if you're up on the hill. So those the better German optics and the double L guns really come into effect. You know, their power over the Russian optics. So it gives the Germans a fighting chance in this one. So, and then this continues. More of very similar. I don't know how I folded this. about that later. And then the third one, this would be the middle section. And you see there is a hill over here, so they can look down over the advance of the Russians. So it looks good. And then here's a miniature version of the entire map to give you an idea. So that would be where the hill is. And then the Russians, I think, come in from this side right here. I could have this backwards, but I think I remember from 10, 15 years ago that the Russians are coming in this way. So looks interesting. I think I'm going to give this one a shot. Thanks for watching, everybody.